Enid sprinting, followed by Fitz. And again, 9. Reed. Reed, we got, oh no, Fitz is in goal. Who's next to Reed? Oh, it's Michael. No, that's, Michael, okay. Yeah, Enid, Michael, Reed, Fitz in a goal, Katarina, and Sebastian. Alamo wins the sprint. Enid defending. Much better job of switching. Enid's player swims around, driving forward, now in towards Michael. You got Reed comes over, gets the steal. That's how that defense is supposed to work. Reed being pressed, ball back to Fitz. Fitz being attacked, gets it to Michael. Out passing strong, and that's stolen. Shot and goal. Michael pops. Michael spins his player. Ordinary called, so the exclusion. Michael pops and drives. No ordinary called. Ordinary called this time. Sebastian comes across the middle as he's got a player wide open in center. Now Sebastian trying to catch up with his player who stole the ball. Michael backstroke. Oh, nice job by Sebastian getting the steal. Ordinary call on the turnover. We got Enid and Enid driving up the pool. We got a 2-0 right now. With Reed and Enid. Enid gets hit from the backside. 5-meter call. It didn't look like he was going to call it for a minute there. We talked to Enid about that last night, about not taking that shot, just letting that ball slip out and getting that 5-meter call. Reed's going to take the shot. Shot is up and good. Got Michael defending. Gonna try to get around. Michael looking for the steal. Pass over towards Sebastian. Sebastian goes for the steal, but goes on the outside. Ordinary call, luckily. Michael's person tries to drive in towards Katarina. Comes around, loses the ball. Ordinary. Oh, Katarina, a nice steal there. It's trying to get somebody to get the ball. Off to Enid. Ordinary called. Michael's driving. Weak side with Katarina. Ball a little strong. Got Reed with position. Ordinary called. Katarina. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He pops. Doesn't get into Reed. And Sebastian comes in right next to Reed. So kind of breaks up that play. Ball down towards Enid. Enid back on defense. Goes for the steal. That should have been a turnover call right there. Enid goes to the backside. Should have had ball under his call finally. Enid tries to send it up to Reed, but that's pass is short, and now that's a turnover. Sebastian defending. Katarina trying to get back now. I don't think she saw the turnover till late. She does a good job getting around instead of getting excluded. She stopped, though. They heard a whistle. They thought an ordinary was called, but it wasn't. In towards Enid and goal. Luckily, the offense also thought the ordinary was called, so they stopped as well as Katarina. There's three pools playing actively here, and there's a lot of extra whistles. They've been at Jesuit all week, so there's only one pool. Haven't had to deal with that. Michael with the ball. Ordinary called. Eden coming out to the wing. Ball to Eden. Enid. I'm saying Eden all day. And we got Ivan inside. Too close. Allowed. That is and a goal by Reed. Our spacing is getting worse. Sebastian and now Ivan keep coming in towards too close to center, bringing two defenders inside, giving it a drop without a drop. Reed defending. Trying to draw an ordinary, no call being given up towards Katarina. Katarina's been a defensive powerhouse for us. Ivan's player driving and nice steal by Ivan, but they get the ball back. Michael attacks. They pop it out. And Katarina with a good tip from the backside. Refs called the tip clean. Hits to Michael, or to Michael. Michael down to Enid. Enid's got Katarina. Hits her. Katarina's got Reed. Hits him. Nice ball movement. 5 meters should be called and goal. That was missing early on in JO. Seeing that passing, seeing each other. It's a huge change that's happened over the last 3 days. Ball up, pass. Good job by Reed, forcing a bad pass. Comes up between Michael and Reed. Michael now going after the ball. Wish ordinary called. Inside towards Ivan, passing strong, picked up by Fitz. Michael back to get the pass. Gets it, has Reed up front. Reed's not looking yet. Michael draws the ordinary. Into Reed. Reed should have an exclusion call, not given. For Katarina, back to Reed. Definitely has inside wide, another goal by Reed. Slightly missed the line. Michael covered two. Oh, Enid comes back. Michael with the steal. Gets it back to Fitz just to clear for a second. He comes out to the side. Ball down. You've got Ivan open. Michael sends it to Reed. Great pass. Inside water pass. Reed with backhand off the bar. Goes to get it again. And 5 meters. Oh, ball under called. They said the goalie ball under Reed instead of Reed ball under the goalie. Reed attacks the goalie. Steals the ball. Backhands and scores. South Lake takes their first lead, right? Oh, no, we're sorry. We're up by the scoreboard that I can see. Oh, no, that's the wrong scoreboard. That makes sense. Yeah. From last game, we were down. We lost 18-11. I think some of the players were a little defeated beforehand, but they came out here playing great so far, taking this early lead. We're all excited. They all get to beat the 18Us in their JO premiere for the club, getting a better ranking. And so they're going to try to make that gap as big as possible. Now we've got a sub. We've got Sebastian in, ball over towards Enid. Also got Rusty in and Ivan, Michael. Sebastian defending in towards Michael. Michael goes for the steal. Whistle from the other pool. Oh, no, whistle from the other pool. Caused her to stop. Michael does end up getting it, though. Michael, Ivan sprinting up the far side. Over to Sebastian. Nice job getting space this time. He's got Enid open. If you can see her, does see her. Enid looking for a shot. Gets fouled. To Rogowski. And that's a turnover. And time expired. So after one, South Lake leading 5-2. Yes. So normally you can set it so that it's muted right now, but you're not, so it's not muted. But yes, just yep. Yeah. They were going, oh, look at that score in first period. Yeah. Well, the hard part is once you hit end first period, you can't actually undo it back to first period. So yes, you do want to make sure you're there. Like I had one time when it was like a minute left and they called a timeout and I thought it was the end of the quarter and it wasn't. And I hit end of quarter and I'm like trying to get back and I'm like, I can't get back. And like, well, it's just an extra long. Actually, no, that was the problem was it was the fourth quarter. So now I had to go to quarter 5 for the game because I couldn't go back to 4. Your undo button does take the last thing back, but only the last thing back. And so what it'll do, if you hit undo, it'll go back and start period 2. But it won't go back to period 1. Because it brings up this screen that takes the undo button away. Yeah. And if you'd already done it and gone to period 2, and then you went back to start period 2, and you hit cancel, still in period 2. All right, we're back for the second. We've got Enid sprinting, followed by Michael and Reed. Fitz back in a goal, Katarina and Grabowski. Oh, Enid heard the whistle and left, but luckily they didn't see it. And up. And Alamo wins the sprint. Enid defending, gets the steal. Foul called. Got Reed sprinting up the pool. Hits it with the ball. That should be a 5. No. They call it an ordinary instead of the 5, even though she went over his head, behind him, with the ball in front. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Michael shoots from the outside off the bar. Enid defending. Ball in towards Michael. You got Rogowski's person driving with the ball now, and Sebastian and Michael crash. Ball undercalled by Sebastian. That should be an exclusion, not being called. Hits to Michael. Michael's got Enid down the pool. Michael hits her. Shoots and saved by goalie. He's going to attack. 2-meter called. Reed pops, comes forward, draws the ordinary. Up to Michael, to Sebastian. Sebastian comes in, tries to pop it out to Enid, but gets ball entered. Michael's pushing with the ball. You got a 2-on-1 up top. You got Sebastian and Enid both trying to catch up. Looks like they're fast player. Sebastian hits the arm on the backside, 5-meter called. Shot is up, and Pitt's got hand on it, but it still makes its way through. We've got Sebastian out, Rorowski out, Katarina in, Ivan in. Michael to Enid. Enid looking for Reed. Reed getting drowned. Ordinary called. Enid pops and shoots, and that's short. Coach would like a little more shot clock usage there. Catalina defending. Ordinary called. Ball inside towards Enid. Enid tries to hit the arm from the backside, tips it away on the front side. Ordinary called. Over towards Michael as this player was coming out. But Enid high on her player, knocks the ball away, gets the steal. They get the ball back, Michael, and Enid attack, and ball under call, turnover. Michael to Katarina. Ordinary called. Reed, come on, Reed. Ordinary called, back to Michael. Reed trying to just swim to being drowned the whole way. Foul called. Called on to Ivan. And shot clock expired. 2-on-1. Enid trying to catch up. Another boy trying to go. He dunks from the backside to go stop her from getting there. And at first, there was no call. He literally swam to her and dunked her under the water from the back just to stop her from getting there. They should be. There's two refs for a reason, right? One to cover the front, one to cover the back. Should be seeing this. Michael pops. No, Michael pops again. Now the real whistle happens. Ordinary called. Michael down to Enid. That's a dangerous pass, but Enid does a good job battling for it. It's inside water now. As she takes it, she's driving forward. Ordinary called from the backside. Over across to Katarina. No ordinary call. No ordinary is called. Okay, he realized that the other ref should have made it, but the back ref finally makes it because ordinary called again. Michael Pop shoots and goal. Yeah. Especially without the ball, yeah. Got Reed defending over towards Katarina. Ordinary called. Inside towards Michael. Michael knocks the ball away. Ordinary called. Reed staying in good defensive position. Next person has the ball now. Backing towards Michael. Michael knocks the ball off from the front side. Ordinary called. No way! Gets the shooter for hitting the arm on the front of the player. Shot comes in from Ivan's person. Ivan out, Sebastian in. Reed with the ball to Michael. Ordinary called. Ball sent to the wrong side of Sebastian. That's a turnover. Enid trying to catch up to the player. Michael on a 2-on-1. Coming over to attack. And Reed gets there in time and turnover. Fits to Reed. Reed to Michael. Oh, Enid stopped. She had a lane for a minute. Michael's looking for a pass. Gets it down to Enid. Ordinary call with the ball in her hand. She never let go. Ball back to Michael. Ordinary called. Michael pops. He shoots from three-quarter tank and saved by goalie. Reed defending. Sebastian comes over to help. Or a ball under call by Sebastian. Sebastian with the ball. Tries to get to Enid and Ordinary called. Enid picks it up, gets it to Reed. Reed's going to drive in. Out, Enid out. 5 meters. No way! Come on! Back out to Michael. Inside to Reed. Ordinary called. And exclusion called by Alika going over the head. Ball to Enid. Ordinary called. To Reed. Reed shoots and scores. Clearly, I can see who the ref that doesn't know what they're doing at all is, and the other ref who knows a little bit more of what he's doing. Yeah. Michael's coming up to press. Ball up towards Reed. You got Katarina and Sebastian converge. Sebastian with another ball under. Katarina with the ball. Back to Reed. Down to Sebastian. That pass is long. That's stolen. But Michael gets it. And the 2 hours of 5. 5, yeah. Yeah. Reed can take the 5. Oh, yeah, 1 second left in the half. Shot is up and wide. Oh, no. And that's the end of the quarter. We did, yeah. They came back quite a bit there. They started playing more aggressive, like the dunking and everything else, and it's hurting us because they're much bigger than we are, and so yeah, right, yeah. You see the Instagram post yesterday? Yeah. That was a mix. I think Caroline took some, Jay took some. Like she took the oldest because she was allowed to there. But the youngers, we weren't allowed. We had to take them from the top. We weren't allowed to take them on deck. So I think Caroline took on some, and yeah. I think it's noon. Yeah, noon. Yeah. The girls are going out to dinner. They were going to watch the Odyssey, go to the movies, see the Odyssey, and then go out to dinner. Sonny's like, I'm not going to see a 3-hour movie. Like, she's like, I'll fall asleep for the movie. But, yeah. 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 All right, start the third. We've got Sebastian sprinting, followed by Katarina. I can't tell if that's Reed or Fitz in the goal. I think it's Fitz. Michael, yeah, Reed's over there. So, and then Enid on the other side. And they're off. Close, but Alamo wins the sprint. They do not switch on defense, and we're going to get a... Oh, nope. Katarina doing a good job of not allowing our player to get forward. And lets Sebastian get back. Ball down towards Sebastian. Goes to the ball under again, and ordinary called. Sebastian drops. He's got really good awareness of what's going on. And Reed gets the steal. As Sebastian tips it away, Reed gets the steal. Ordinary called. Off to Enid. Ordinary call. He goes straight over her head. Down to Michael. Michael turns inside. That is an exclusion. They call an exclusion again instead of the, ordinary again instead of the exclusion. Enid draws the ordinary. Out to Reed. Reed shoots, and that's wide. Sebastian defending up high. Over to Katarina. Katarina's player gets in front of her. Reed comes over to help. Got it off the bar. Pulled by Katarina. Swim! Michael to Katarina. Katarina's got somebody behind, somebody in front. Over to Enid. Ordinary called. Time expires. Michael covering two. Passes long by the field. Ordinary calls we get set over top of. Like these are all exclusions that are just not being called. Coach Chavez is so frustrated trying not to get red carded or get yellow carded here. Katarina tries an over the head pass and that gets blocked, but that pass is off. Oh, nope, Reed is not able to get there. Pass it inside towards Michael. Ordinary call. Michael drops on Katarina's person, back out towards Reed. Michael comes back. Ordinary call. Inside towards Michael. Gets the ball. Ordinary call. Michael steals the pass. Gets dunked by two people and an ordinary because, they do exclude somebody this time. Saba had to say it loud enough for them to hear it. Just to remind them that there are two other ways to blow a whistle. Ordinary called. Got Reed coming up the other side. Sebastian doesn't see him. Gets to the Enid. Not from that side. Oh, yeah. Michael shoots and scores. Yep, the excluded player was supposed to be swimming out, and then Enid got the ball, so we decided to guard her instead of coming out. But the level of refereeing we have today is that. Reed defending up top. Drives around. Michael there to help. Ball comes in. Oh, Katarina gets hit. Nice block by Fitz. Ball over to Michael. Michael's got Reed going down the pool. A little too close for his liking. Michael draws the ordinary. Reed opens up. Michael down to Enid. Enid into Reed. Reed, ordinary call. Good call. Ball back out to Michael. Draws the ordinary. He gets over the head. Michael pops. Comes in, shoots, and just over the goal. Ordinary called on Sebastian. 2:15 left in the quarter. Ball up. Michael with the steal. Reads that early. I don't know why he didn't just swim. He had him wide open. He's playing back D. That's why he's not coming up on offense. Katarina with the ball. Up to Enid. to Michael. Inside to Sebastian. Sebastian, ordinary called. Reed driving inside, draws an exclusion. Reed! Oh, doesn't see Reed early enough. Michael steps in after the exclusion with a fresh shot clock. Michael shoots in off the bar. Reed attacks. Then attacks goalie. They get out to Reed's player. But it's because of the exclusion, we have Reed's got a little room to work with there. Oh no, Enid on the wrong side of her player. And does get in front, knocks the ball away, 5 meter called. Her hand was in the back. The 5 meter could have been called earlier, but when she actually made contact with the front side of the player, it was not a 5 meter anymore. So I guess the ref that has no idea what she's doing decided to call it late. Shot is up and good. Michael pops. They're trying to set it. Apparently the whistle wasn't there. There's so many whistles. Everybody thought the whistle was blown, but it wasn't. Michael pops again. Michael wants to spin his player, doesn't get it. Gets the ball to Enid. Ordinary called. Enid's got a shot to take if she steps in. She pops, shoots, and off the goalie. Katarina there, attacking, and exclusion called on Katarina? Oh, Katarina, I guess they called the 2 meter on Katarina on the shot, and so when she attacked, it became an exclusion. But we stole the ball back, Reed with the ball, ordinary called. Ball out to Sebastian. He keeps possession and ordinary called. Tries to get it to Elin, but never turns his shoulders on a throw, and it was way short. Sebastian comes over to help Elin instead of Eden. Shot and goal. Enid, God, way too many E's. Instead of covering his own player, and his player scores. They let them start with the player already on Michael because he left on the early whistle and they didn't reset him. Michael draws the ordinary down to Enid. Nine seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Reed. Ordinary called to Enid. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots and saved by goalies. It was a last second shot for the quarter. With that, we've lost another point in our lead. We're now only up 8-7. God, Magnus has gotten so big. Yeah. We lost 18-11. I mean, like, yeah. Yeah. But their defense has gotten so much better. Like overall, as a team defense, and the first game of the day, I think our team got tired second game. Like our team defense has actually gotten a lot better. Salvo's done a really good job of that, but it's just right. Yep. Yeah, he went out to well, I think he put to California, but I think he played for like Idaho or something. All right, come back to start for the fourth. We've got Sebastian sprinting, followed by Ivan. Hits back in a goal. We've got Reed, Michael, and Eden. Enid. God. And they're off. Pass is off the mark, and Sebastian goes and gets a steal after losing the sprint. Ball back to Michael. He's got some tenacity. I'll tell you what, he's been so good about getting drawing ball unders. Ball over to Enid, inside to Reed. Reed looking for a backhand, but she's got a good lock on the arm. No ordinary call when he lets go. Passing towards goalie. Sebastian comes in attack. Pass is short. Picked up by Reed. Ordinary call. Michael sprint down the other side. Into Michael. Michael goes to turn his player, draws the ordinary. Out to Ivan. Ivan two-handed the ball. Michael pressing now. Long, deep pass towards Ivan. Ordinary call. Pass out towards Sebastian. Inside towards Eden. Enid, and Eden gets excluded. And Ivan steals the pass on the outside pass, and ordinary call. Turnover. Timeout call by coach. That was a legitimate call. She had too much body when he was still reaching for the ball. Yeah. They did over here too to him. Like they've been like spraying hard, and they're just not calling any head contact. I think that was that was called on Sebastian, I thought. Okay, so that's true. Yeah, yeah. One more she's done. Yeah. All right, coming back out. Ivan. Okay, yeah, Ivan's out. We had 6 in the pool for a minute. Michael pops. Yeah, Katarina. Yeah, Enid. Ordinary called. Back out to Michael. Yeah, Enid. Enid gets that over top of. Ordinary called. She pops. She's got a shot to take. She takes it, and right to the goalie's hands and for a goal. Needed that shot. Back up by 2 with 4:25 left in the fourth. Sorry, you guys can't see the scoreboard and clock on this in this place like you could at Jesuit. With those lights, there's no way it's going to show up to the camera. You've got Katarina defending. Down towards Sebastian. Ordinary call. He pushes into Sebastian, no call. Spins around inside to Reed and then gets the goal. Reed would then call for a 5-meter if not. Reed pops. Looks like they're switching this one. Michael's going to come. A ball into Michael. He's still up at the 3. Ordinary called. Michael pops. He steps it in. Looks like he's going to take a shot. Oh, nope. Loops it into Reed. Reed loses the ball. No ordinary called. Even though he's being grabbed before the ball gets there, you got Sebastian attacking down low and timeout called by Alamo. Chavez losing his mind. Chavez saying, hey, he had my boy hooked when the ball came in, but the ref says, hey, it's the other ref that's got to make that call, not him. And of course, she's the one that doesn't know any better. Chavez walking her through what happened. She's basically saying, I have no idea.
Checking his mouth.
Stop up section. We should have an exclusion right inside his center, and we lost it. Obviously, in a 1-point game, that's a big deal. All right, coming out of timeout. Going with the ball. Ball with Michael. Michael steals. He draws the ordinary, shoots it. Oh, it's wide. Oh, man. Goalie was still out. They wouldn't call the ordinary. And then he attacked as Michael's shooting and doesn't get that call either. Sorry, no, they did call the ordinary, but Michael was attacking. He was trying to shoot. Ball under called. Reed up to Enid. Inside to Michael. Michael tries for a backhand, gets the ordinary called. Out to Sebastian. Ordinary called. To Reed. Reed getting a shot. Does, and right at the goalie. 2-minute violation called on Katarina. Shot was at the goalie anyway. Sebastian trying to get to his player. Katarina trying to catch up. Good defense otherwise. Sebastian and Michael on their play. Sebastian with a great block on that shot. 2:18 left in the game. Reed's going to bring it up slow, take some clock off. Ordinary called. Reed pops again. Dumps it. We're really just, our shooters are just playing defense right now. But it's only a 1-point game. Ball down towards Michael. He ball unders. She didn't blow the whistle. Oh, Michael steals the ball. Michael shoots it and scores! Goalie was still coming out from having to go get the dump, never got back, and Michael was able to steal the inbound pass and scored. A minute 41 left in the game. Yeah. Michael defending. Ordinary call with hands up. Over towards Katarina. Shot comes in off the bar. Fitz coming out. Katarina has it. Timeout called by coach. Good job by Fitz. Nice hustle to go stop that goal. Right? Yeah. Fitz is doing a great job. Already has some blocks. Got some steals. Minute 20 left in the game. Up by 2. Coach is just trying to call that timeout before Fitz took the ball inside and got a 2-meter call. As he was already pretty close. I'm so glad this Gladiator team is not over here with these refs. That Gladiator team there'd be bloody noses. There would be concussions. They are not protecting the players very well, but luckily it's Alamo and it's not a team like the Gladiators, and so they're still relatively safe. All right, coming out of timeout. Get up there. Katarina, get up there. Sebastian's going to take the ball. He pops. Ball towards Michael. Ordinary called. Enid! Michael inside water pass to Enid, but it hits her in the back, and that's a turnover. Oh, but Ivan blocks the pass to the goal. Enid shoots and scores. Minute 3 left in the game. Sebastian defending. Goes for a ball under, nothing called. Oh, Sebastian's player drives. Sebastian moves from his back. Reed gives a great job of getting in front to not get the 5-meter call and force the shot off the bar. Reed pops, and then we're going to go take some time off the clock. Reed to Michael. Michael fakes the pass, so the player stops. Draws the ordinary. Then he dumps it other side of the pool. 19 seconds left in the game. Timeout called by Alamo. But they called the timeout before they had the ball, so it should have been a 5-meter. But, he's not going to know. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's Nolan. I think he told him, like, he's like, they didn't have the ball yet. That's fine. We're up by 3. So the ref knows now. Literally, the kids at the table were telling the ref, hey, by the way, that was a 5-meter that they called because he didn't have possession. And the ref's like, but one was over there, but he wasn't at the ball yet. So he's like, he gives him thumbs up. Thanks for letting him know. But doesn't change the situation. Doesn't really matter. 17 seconds up on the clock. Up by 3. This game is in the books. Up towards Katarina. Passes in towards Michael. Michael goes for a steal. Doesn't get it. Gets kicked from the backside and goal. I don't know how he doesn't see the kick. Literally, Michael goes backwards like 3 feet as he gets kicked. But Chava shows him the kick. But 3 pops. 4 seconds. Ball to Michael. And that's game. Southside wins 9-11. Big change shift from last 18-11 loss. Oh, you got to let it go an extra few seconds afterwards because you actually cut off the last 20 seconds when you end it right done. So you got to let it just sit for a little bit. YouTube will, let that last a few